What to do, Aereheads? I get asked a lot. When is alt season? What are you buying? What are your bullish projects for the bull market? We're going to break that down today. I'm going to give you a few of the gems that I'm looking at, that I'm watching. We're going to kind of break it down and show you what I think is going to happen with alts in the short term, medium term, long term. We're going to take a look at when is the bull market and how to set yourself up for success. These next 2, 3, 4 months are going to be important. They could change your life if you play them properly. So let's take a look at it. So 3 questions we're answering in this video. When bull season, when alt season, and what coins am I looking at to hold? As you can see, after the first halving, we ran up. After the second halving, we ran up. After the third halving, we ran up. Now we are approaching halving in 247 days, approximately the 17th of May of 2024. Now we are following a similar pattern to what we did this previous bull run, right? With the kind of triple tops there, lost it, retested, dropped, right? We have 2 tops right now. I'm looking for us to form a third lower high, which is about the 28,500, around there, give or take. Kind of retest that 25K, lose it, bounce back up to test it, and then drop. And my drop point is at about that $20,000 level. I'm hoping that holds us. If not, we're going to retest the previous low from that FTX crash. This is obviously invalidated if we invalidate it and start making higher highs. And really, it's invalidated when we flip this 31,800 level to support. That's going to be kind of your bullish season start. That erases the Terra Luna collapse, but that gets us above this key level of, previous support, current resistance right here, right? Smashed into it, bounce, smashed into it, bounce, smashed into it, bounce, smashed into it again. We would have bounced if it were not for Terra Luna. So this is a big level to get above. In my opinion, when that gets flipped to support, so right now it's resistance, we smashed into it here in this middle, the head of the shoulder, head and shoulders, and lost it. Bull season starts when we flip this solidly and start building up. When we make a higher high, right now we're making lower highs. When we make higher highs, we're changing our frame of thinking. But right now it looks like more downside. I'm not fighting the market. It looks like more downside. On top of that, let's compare where we're at now versus where we were at in 2019 and leading up into the 2020 halving. Spoiler alert, it looks the same, just kind of like this triple top of the market looks the same as the pattern that we're in now. So we had the start of 2019, January, looking like the start of this year, 2023. We ran it up, then we kind of retraced a little bit, and then we had a little bit of a higher, or a lower high, excuse me, which is kind of what I'm looking for now with this right shoulder to form here, before a dump. And in 2019 or 2020, excuse me, we retested the 2019 low before building up into the halving. So it was March, April, May. So it was a couple months. We bottomed out a couple months before the halving. So do we bottom out before the halving? Probably, right? Like history's going to repeat itself until it doesn't. So until we invalidate these patterns, that's what we're going off of. That's all we can do as price action traders is look at what the charts are telling us right now, which if you look at the weekly chart, it's just been heading down, and then look at the previous history. So again, bull season's going to start leading up into the halving. Bull season is going to start when we start to break back up this trend line right here. And we're a ways off from that. I mean, it's at about 28.8. So we start to get back into this trend from the start of the year, we can start to think differently. Till then, we are bearish, ladies and gentlemen. Do not fight the markets because you're going to get stabbed. But bull season, I feel like we're going to bottom out at about 20K, hopefully. If we lose it there, some bad economic news comes out, inflation keeps winding up, getting higher, we're probably going to go down to FTX. There's some black swan events hanging out there with Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, or I should say their parent company, DCG. So there's a few things that could take us lower, but I'm not getting too far ahead of myself. I'm taking this one level at a time. I'm hoping that this wick right here, this 20K strong psychological level holds. And that is our bottom. and then we can start building up into the bull market. As my buddy Donkey from DeFi Rebels so eloquently put it, your only job right now is to stay in crypto so you know when the bottom is. Pay attention. Your job during the bear market, if you're not a great trader, was to stay in crypto so you know where the bottom was and where that bull market starts. Be a part of an active community. Hop in my Discord, discord.gg/Alpha Aere. Check in a couple times a day. I post the news, right? I'm posting the charts every single day. Stay in touch. Be a part of a community that knows your name, that hops in Discord and talks to you guys once a week. Discord.gg/Alpha Aere. Be a part of the community. Stay involved. That's your only job right now. So you know when the bottom of the market is and when that bull market, bull season, alt season starts. That's your only job right now if you're not an active, good trader. These next few to 6 months will change lives leading up into the halvening. If you're staying in crypto, you're active, you're part of a community, and you just follow the news, follow the cycles of the market. These next few months, if you get in at the bottom on some of these altcoins and Bitcoin and Ethereum and some of these other coins out here, you're going to have a great bull market. If you are not a good trader, if your perpetual futures trading account is negative, you're not making money off of it, buy stables, wait for this bottom to hit, wait for the market to bottom out so you can then hop into your projects that you like and Bitcoin and ride it up. Start setting money aside into stable coins. Start getting ready to pounce when the time comes, or DCA in if that is your strategy. Next question we're going to answer. Hey, Air, when is alt season? Well, it's pretty simple. You pull up total 3 market cap. This is the total market cap of all of crypto minus the 2 big ones, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is your alt coins. And as you can see, you flip on the weekly chart, you draw your trend lines. We are in a descending wedge pattern. You know, your chart might look different than mine, but put this on your watch list. Put total market cap, total 2, which is minus Bitcoin, and total 3 minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then down here behind me, if you hover over it, is the A and the L, right? So it's auto, so it fits the data to screen, or logarithmic, right? So you got your auto and your logarithmic. You want to be on logarithmic for this. So you can see the top of the market there. Since the top, alts have been bleeding a lot harder than Bitcoin has. Some alts are down 95, 96, 97, 98% since the top of the market. Alt season's going to start when we start flipping this to support, not off of news, not off of an XRP lawsuit win, not off of a grayscale win. When it flips, that's when you're going to see a bull market, and it's going to flip. I promise you this is going to flip. If it doesn't, then it means altcoins are never going to go up again. But this is your tell right here. However, I firmly believe we're coming down to testing the bottom of this channel before we break out. That means alts have a potential to bleed another 20%. Now, that is a general 20%. Some alts are going to bleed more, some are going to bleed less than that. But they are going to go on sale. Some altcoins are going to never reach their 2021 highs again. There are way more altcoins now than there were in 2021. There's going to be more altcoins added every week, month, whatever. Like Algorand, for example. I'm sorry, Algorand, guys. Your coin's never going back to an all-time high. Algorand is dead. Find something else. If you roll this from the top to the bottom right here, you have a lot to learn in crypto. Algorand is dead. Mark my words. Come back to me next alt run. This project is never going to make another all-time high again. It is down roughly 97% since being on this particular exchange. It is making price discovery all-time lows in the opposite direction. Here's a snapshot from 2018. The top 10 coins, right? Tron was up there, IOTA was up there, Stellar was up there, EOS was up there. They're not up there anymore. Now, when you take a snapshot, go test me on this, go look. Of the top 50 coins, half of them are either no longer trading or have fallen in price dramatically. This is the nature of crypto. There's new coins that come, old coins fall to the sideway. Fall in the gutter. That's just the way it goes. It is our jobs to adapt to this market and not ride coins into the ground. You wouldn't do it with stocks. You wouldn't. So why are you doing it with crypto? Why are you marrying your bags? When history shows us that winners and losers come and go. So alt season is going to come after the bull market starts. It's going to be Bitcoin first. With these ETFs and halving coming, people are going to ride Bitcoin up. Then you're going to see profit taking go into altcoins just like it happened with the previous bull run. You flip this, draw it out, put it on your watch list. When this starts flipping, retest, and starts running up, that's your alt season. So we've talked about when is the bull market, showed you past history, the structure we're in now, compared it to both the previous halving and then the previous top of the market. We talked about how the next few months are going to change your lives. Time to get serious, time to stay active. And then we talked about when is the alt season with the total 3 market cap and how it's going to be Bitcoin first with these ETFs and halving. Then you're going to see profits being taken and an alt season is going to follow soon after that. Now let's talk about which projects I'm bullish on in the long term and which projects that I am watching. You don't have to do what I do. That I hope you don't. You know, my trading strategy is mine, right? Everyone's trading strategy is their own. You need to make up your own. You know, I trade differently than some people. Some people trade differently and are successful in their own way. Right now, I'm not buying altcoins until we bottom out, right? How do I know when we're bottoming out? I'm following the total market cap of altcoins. Coins that I am watching, I will show you now. But, you know, when I say what I just said, I'm talking about spot bags and building a portfolio, right? I'll do that when it's alt season. And you'll see my frame of thinking changes in a bull market from a bear market. It has to. But that doesn't mean I'm not trading them actively with futures and hopping in and out of spot bag plays. One project that I'm bullish on in the long term is Cardano. Cardano has a lot going for it. Number one, it's got a strong community. Do not underestimate strong communities. Cardano is one of them. They have their side chain coming midnight, a privacy-focused side chain. Think Monero, but it won't have a coin attached to it, but a whole side chain for Cardano that is going to allow multiple programming languages work on it. You know, one of the big, you know, I guess gripes with Cardano that a lot of the devs say is that it's built on Haskell. Well, their sidechain is going to be able to utilize multiple programming languages. So it's going to open up a whole new avenue for dApps, for programming, for developers to work on. So Cardano, in my mind, will reach and make new all-time highs, unlike EGLD, Algorand, and some of the others that I just think probably won't. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not always right. I don't pretend to be always right and know everything, but Cardano I'm bullish on, right? So you can see the strong trend line that Cardano has had and been facing since the top of this market on the weekly chart here. Now we broke through it, fell back in, went up, retested it, bounced off. We're probably going to come back down to about that 15-cent level here before a bull market run. Maybe it goes a little bit lower. Maybe we kind of get that break to the downside, come a little bit lower, retest it, bounce back down, test it again, and then we break out to the top side. So at Cardano, I mean, both from a fundamental analysis, from a community analysis, and from just looking at the charts, the patterns that we were in, how strong it's held up against this trend line right now without any giant wicks to the downside. I firmly believe we're making higher highs in an alt season, in the bull run on Cardano, especially when they launch their midnight sidechain. Another project I'm bullish on, you guys probably know this one who have been following me, is Kaspa. I made a video about 11 months ago now when no one even heard of Kaspa except for a few people in the know. When the market cap of Kaspa was, I think that the first video I made is 30 million, and I started talking about it when it was at like 15 or 20 million. But I've been talking about Kaspa forever now. If you would have seen that video and believed in it like I did, you would have, you're way up, right? I mean, just on this particular exchange, I mean, we're up 1,000%. It's up higher. I mean, this is just on MEXC. Was talking about it, you know, way, the price was way down here. So Kaspa I'm bullish on for a lot of reasons. Again, strong community, strong mining community surrounding Kaspa right now. I love the fundamental analysis behind it. I love how the protocol used for Kaspa was cited in the Ethereum white paper as what Ethereum hoped to be. So the gentleman behind Kaspa is cited in the Ethereum white paper. So it's got a strong, solid team. I'm not going to do a fundamental analysis on Kaspa. I'm here to just tell you what I believe is going to perform well in the bull market. Kaspa is the 206th ranked coin. I firmly believe it's going to crack the top 50, maybe even the top 20 in a bull market. The community is strong here. The project is strong here. It's the king of the POW algorithm right now and mining. That is huge. So I firmly believe Kaspa is a bullish project. I'm very, very bullish on Kaspa. Not to mention, I made a shitload of money off of it when I first found this coin. And I don't usually play low market cap coins, but that's how much I believed in this project. Another one that I'm going to be bullish on is going to be XRP. I firmly believe we're making all-time highs. We're going to make higher highs on XRP in the next bull run. Now, what I am not is one of the crazy XRP people out there. I'm not going to say a $5,000 XRP or a $500 XRP like the Wells Fargo Treasury manager said, because that is insane. It's going to be worth more than like the entire stock market if it gets to $5,000. Let's be realistic here. It can definitely reach $5, $10, sure, but get out of here with the $500, $5,000. Let's be realistic here. That's not the type of XRP fanboy I am, but I firmly believe we are going to make higher highs. Now, a caveat to this is they're still going to be embroiled because Brad Garlinghouse came out today and said they are not settling with the SEC. So with the appeal happening, the SEC appealing the decision, they're still going to be wrapped up in legal battles, baby, for the next few years probably. But that doesn't mean it's not going to rise, because it's going to rise. You cannot underestimate the XRP army, as annoying as some of them are. Sorry, guys, but it's true. It's gonna run up. Bullish on XRP, not to mention all the partnerships they are now announcing. Next project I'm bullish on in the long term is Safepal. I firmly believe, as far as feature-rich hardware, software, and browser extension wallets go, there is not a better option than Safepal out there to be able to attach to DeFi, to have it all right through the app, how easy it is to use, how inexpensive it is. I firmly believe they are building something great over there. And I firmly believe we're going to make all-time highs on Safepal that we have not, we haven't bottomed out. I mean, it's already having a strong showing right now. I mean, we're just making higher, higher here. So I firmly believe in Safepal. I don't have my wallet on me, I don't think, but I use Safepal myself. I also use Tangem, but Safepal is the most feature-rich wallet out there. I personally love it. I personally believe in it. I personally use it. That's why I think Safepal is going to make a run for higher highs and gain and get more, as more and more people are talking about it, more and more of that market cap dominance in the hardware wallet space. It's not the fanciest looking wallet, but from a feature standpoint, I don't know how you can beat it. I just don't. So I try to keep these videos to about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna, we went over Kaspa, XRP, Safepal, Cardano, if I didn't already say that, when it is, how it's gonna change lives, projects that I'm watching, when alt season, right? I'm gonna round this video off with what I think the big next sector is, right? We had NFTs, metaverse, AI, gaming. Web3 gaming is going to be the next big sector to blow up. It's going to have the potential to onboard billions of people. Unless you've been living in Iraq, gaming is a huge sector. It has lots of opportunities for, NFT integration. You buy a skin, you own it, cross-platform, cross-game. It has the potential for play to earn as well, which I think is a very, very big aspect of it. You have lots of AAA studios hopping on board, Square Enix, right? You have Ubisoft, Take-Two Interactive. They own Rockstar Games, by the way, behind Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption. You have the Final Fantasy and Tomb Raider people getting in. Ubisoft is huge, right? Ghost Recon, WildStar Capital, Horizon Games, a lot. I mean, Ubisoft is huge, but they are making a Champion Tactics. It's coming soon. It's a Web3 game. It is a MOBA or a League of Legends style game. If this is successful, this is going to be huge. People pour millions, billions of dollars into these games every year. Fortnite, Roblox. Roblox has over 66 million daily active users. Think about that. And it made 7 million in a day in 2022. Much of its game's native currency is Robux, which can only be used while in the Roblox ecosystem and has zero value outside of it. Now imagine it has value outside of that. Imagine that becomes a cryptocurrency token. The potential here is huge. The potential here for more adoption in crypto is huge. To get gamers involved is huge. And so I'm watching some of these big projects like Champions Tactics, for example, Square Enix projects, Take-Two's projects. You know, my conclusion here is to watch, right? To watch what is going on with these coins. So if I pull this up real quick, so let me copy this, paste it here for you guys. I'm going to post this down below. These are the gaming tokens right now. Now, I'm not ready to Wild World's another one that I'm watching. WILD. It's a big AAA game. It kind of looks like a cross between Grand Theft Auto and Cyberpunk. But there's a few of them that I'm watching here. I mean, you got Immutable X is a good one. Axie Infinity is a good one. Definitely not ApeCoin, but ENJ, and they had some kind of big news today where they launched what did they do today? Their delayed blockchain is launching today after a 2-month delay, but Illuvium's another big one that I'm watching. So pull this up, bookmark it, pay attention to these. Just pay attention to the Web3 gaming sector. I personally think this is the next big sector like AI, NFTs, and Metaverse that we're going to see blow up in this next bull market run, in this next, alt season run. I'm going to make probably a separate video on this once we get closer to that and seeing how this gets shaped up. But bullish, man. Bullish on Web3 gaming in general. So I hope this video helped you guys out. Helped you get pumped at least where how these next few months to 6 months are going to change lives. Stay in crypto. That is your only job right now. Those are a few of the projects I'm watching. As we get closer, I'll start to build portfolios. I'll show you guys them. We're also talking about building a community portfolio to where we kind of vote and pick on which coins we hope and think are going to do well, and then watch it and track it throughout the bull run. And at some point, hopefully we'll time a top and we'll split it between everyone who's involved in it. So do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button, turn on notifications, like, comment, subscribe. And then if you want to join an active community, babies, hop on into Discord. Small, I'm keeping it that way. We're friends, we're hanging out. Discord.gg/Alpha Aere. I am posting the alpha every single day, altcoin plays. We're in here chatting. Alt plays every single day, going over the macro economy side of things. So hop on in, give me a chance, No harm, no foul if you're not a fit for the community, but it seems like most people like it. But that's it for this video. I'm going to make more like this in the future. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys next time.